Hello everyone, welcome back to wrenching time at likestojig.com. Today I'll try to install a roof rack on my Jeep. This roof rack came long way around the world from Australia. It's from a manufacturer called Sharpwrax. This is their prototype. We're gonna install it and see how it fits on my Jeep. The owner Steve is probably going to start manufacturing them in North America, so for us North American floaters to use. It's quite a sturdy rack from what I have seen. The parts are all here. The brackets, the arms, everything is bomb-proof. It's just like the way I like things on my Jeep. I'm just gonna start showing you the parts first. It's not very complicated, it's very simple. But the way it mounts on the Jeep is better than anything I have seen so far. It comes with two arms, one front and one rear, and you see the tray at the back there, which is all wrapped. I don't want to move this around so much because I don't want to get any dents on them or do any damage to the paint. And these are the hinges. I was looking at these. There is a rear hinge and also a front hinge. The rear ones actually tilts up, so that would give me the opportunity to tilt the rack up and open my soft top, so it's perfect to use with soft top as well. And the way it goes on, as you can see the side profile, it totally sits on the back of your Jeep where your hardtop would attach that, but this will actually go and sit on that part of the body, and it's gonna use the same holes where your hardtop would normally mount. So it's very well thought. It doesn't require any drilling, and we'll see how the rest of the install go in the later part of this video. And I also want to show you the front bracket. This actually doesn't have a hinge like the rear one, so you could see them both here. They're different, and so they are symmetrical on the other side. So wish me luck. Now these are the rods that connects the front and the rear arm assembly. They basically slide into these holes and just connect the two arm assemblies to each other, so it's all one piece. And we'll probably start from that section. For the installation, 90% of the installation is done on the ground, and then you basically lift the whole assembly onto your Jeep. I like the way the hardware is packed because I only see 3 types of bolts and nuts here, which is very simple, and it keeps everything simple, so you don't have like 10,000 different types of hardware to use. It's very simple, 3 types. And also the tools that you need for this installation is basically a wrench and an Allen key, and I'll give all the details of the installation at the description of my video. But yeah, it looks like it's a very simple, straightforward installation. Okay, first we are installing the connection rods. There is a groove on the rods. There's a little channel there. Make sure this channel faces down when you're installing. It goes into here, and make sure the groove, the channel faces down. In this part, make sure everything is finger tight, not tight. We're gonna take the whole assembly, the frame, on the Jeep, and then we will tighten everything there. Okay, perfect fabrication. It looks like all the holes lined up, so first part of the installation is over. This will go on the Jeep. Now, one part that I want to make sure you guys know, when you look at this frame from the side, one of the arms is actually a little slanted. So that slanted arm is supposed to be at the rear of the Jeep because it follows the roll cage that our Jeeps have. It has the same kind of angle that goes up. I will show you in a second. As you see, this arm is more vertical. So this is the front arm, and the rear arm has more of a slant to it. This is the part that goes to the rears. Now the next part is a little bit complicated for my Jeep because I have this tonneau cover here. So what I did is I detached it, so it's gonna go basically under the tonneau cover. As you see, it's actually two parts. This goes inside and this goes on top. Okay, this side is done. As you see, it goes in the same holes. It goes in the same holes as hardtop would go, and same thing here. Okay, now it's time to tighten everything up. The rack is up there. And now I can start tightening all these bolts. Okay, now we got to the last part of the installation. This part is basically just cutting slices on the plastic that actually locks your side window under the body here. We just need to measure it and make the cut in the exact location. Just gonna slice it in right there. You see it's tight, goes around like that and then goes around here. So this is how it looks like after I cut them. I decided to make them in V shape because they slide in much easier if they are V shaped like this. So it's basically 1, 2 on the door side and only 1 on the back side. Okay, let's walk around and see how this thing looks.